Kizamde, hop on the beat!
JoJo is very well known for its references and influences taken from real life. The most well-known are the music references, but alongside that are also references to film, comics, anime, real people, real locations, and real brands. I've done videos covering all of these. However, one that is also present throughout the series is the literary references. In this video, I'll be going over the literary references and parallels seen in JoJo. Since many of these may require some elaboration, I've decided to make this a voiced video, to make things come across clearer. On a chapter cover page in Phantom Blood, there is a quote from Frederick Langridge's immortal poetry. The story of George Joestar and Dario Brando has some parallels to Les Miserables, particularly the scene where George forgives Dario for stealing the ring and pretends that he had given it to him. This is identical to Jean Valjean stealing silverware from Bishop Myriel in the original story. After the death of Will Zappelli, a quote from the novelist William Thackeray is shown. In Part 2, Sun Tzu's The Art of War is mentioned by Joseph during his fight with SADC. Araki has said in an interview that he views Part 3 as a modern-day retelling of Dracula. However, he may be speaking about the 1931 Universal film here, which shows Dracula moving past cobwebs without disturbing them, identical to what Dio does in Part 3. Avdol quotes the Greek storyteller Aesop during his fight with Jotaro. Joseph mentions the book Around the World in 80 Days by Jules Verne and compares it to the journey they will take to Egypt. While the car stand Wheel of Fortune has direct references to the film Duel, Araki has also cited the Stephen King novel Christine as an influence for this stand. During the final fight of Part 3, the children's book character Waldo can be spotted in the background. In Part 4, Koichi quotes the poet Matsuo Basho during his fight with the Lock. The character Yukako has been confirmed as a reference to the book Misery by Stephen King. The character Suji Aya makes multiple references to the classic fairy tale Cinderella, which her stand also shares a name with. The resurrected stray cat may be a reference to the novel Pet Sematary by Stephen King. In Part 5, Polnareff mentions the book The Minds of Billy Milligan. In Part 6, a character is seen reading The Count of Monte Cristo. The stand Bohemian Rhapsody brings various fairy tale characters to life. The ones seen are the Mother Goat, Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs, Peter Pan, Pinocchio, and Little Red Riding Hood. The character Versace has a backstory identical to that of the main character of the novel Holes, where he ends up imprisoned for catching stolen shoes that seemingly fell from the sky. Many people call this a reference to the Holes film, but this chapter actually predates that film adaptation, so this is actually a reference to the book. In Part 7, the stage play that Johnny and his girlfriend see is starring an actress named Dorothy Parker, which is a reference to the American poet of the same name. When Lucy Steele is at the library, the title of the book Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde can be seen. Lucy uses the Sherlock Holmes book The Sign of Four to get the attention of Scarlet Valentine. In Part 8, various characters quote the Japanese poet Mitsuo Aida. In the fight against Poor Tom, a direct reference is made to the author Agatha Christie. In Dead Man's Questions, many literary references are seen in the Ghost House, including copies of Dante's Inferno and Les Miserables. The Japanese authors Kenji Miyazawa and Edokawa Rampo are mentioned as well. And those were the literary parallels seen in JoJo. I have no doubt that many will be added in the future, and I may have missed many along the way. If you have any ideas for future videos, join the Hamon Beat Discord using the link in the description. To support the channel and to receive exclusive rewards, you can contribute on Patreon. I have also recently started to stream on Twitch, so follow the channel on there or join the Discord to get notified of new streams. And finally, if you wish to see more videos, subscribe to the channel. Thank you for watching. This is the part of the video where I thank my $5 and $10 patrons. Thank you Norden the Lich. Thank you Alex Ramirez. Thank you Raziana. Thank you Boat Girl. Thank you Laura. Thank you The Insane Penguin. Thank you Nax. Thank you Felipe. And thank you Anasui Hat.